Anytime, pal.
It's right about time again to swerve again, confuse the general fans again. Add another swerve and then put it on a poll again. Put it on a poll again. Put it on the poll again. And our square quad is gonna get emotional as I wait to overbook the damn cards. I guess I'm losing confidence in my competence. Viscera's now president. Shoot or work or shoot. Let's put the title on a boot. The boot defends against a fruit. The fruit defends against my suit. And our squared quad is one wet emotional as I wait to overbook the damn quad. Whoa, I wanna be the baddest man on the planet,
I wanna be on the planet.
How about we put 7 men in a 4-man tag? Let's do the angle.
Punk's on crack.
How about a title match?
First to do 10 jumping jacks will then receive a title match. Royal Rumble on a pole match. When I swear to God,
we've got grab and the way to overbook for damn quad a great.
hello everybody. It is Sunday night. It is time for a little bromance. I am here with my good friend and still Dr. Ocho, grappler number 8. The great Ocho. Ocho, what's going on, my friend?
Vinny, I think I am liking this interrogation setup I got going on. I like the shadows. I like how I can creep out just to let you know I'm still here. I love how the guns come out, Vinny. I got my Jersey Girl shirt on. I'm feeling it.
Bro, we got a couple things to talk about today. First of all, bro, what about these New York Giants, bro, huh?
Vinny, they're coming on, even though I'm a Steeler fan, but my God, I can be a closet Giants fan. Local yokels always hang.
Beating the
Seahawks
today, taking control of that NFC East, bro. What about that, huh?
And now the Giants are instant Steeler fans because we got the Redskins. Oh, no, we got the Washington football team. You know what? I should go right in hot. Because if I said Redskins, I'm sure I'll probably get reported on Twitter for that now, Vinny. This is insane.
Yeah, speaking of getting reported on Twitter, bro, what was this nonsense this week?
Vinny, I feel you. This is what you go through. This is literally what you go through. And I haven't had it yet, so I just figured it was bound to happen. You know, you get somebody, hey, I love the gimmick. I got a tweet. Love the gimmick. Love you and Vince Russo. And then in a closet, it's Vinny. You're like me, except for the fact that I look like this. I mean, but you know what I mean. We're from the Northeast. Here's what we do. We tell everything we got to tell to your face. It don't ever come behind your back. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happens in other areas. I just wasn't growing up like that. You got a beef. You say it right to somebody's face, and then you squash it, and you be done. Am I right so far, Vinny? We're laying down facts, right?
I'm very, very confused. All I know is I get this DM during the week that there's a black grappler out there, and this black grappler is like burying everybody. And bro, it puts a very bad light on me.
How did you get involved either?
Hold the phone. I'm like, first of all, I don't know any black grapplers. I know Grappler 8 and I know Grappler 6 because they've both been on the show. I know Ocho and I know 6. I don't know any black grappler. And bro, how is it a bad reflection on me when people that I don't even know who the hell they are harassing other people on social media? What does that have to do with me, bro?
Well, you know what's funny? It's this literally was what you went through when you got off podcast one, where there. So again, my point was, they come to me, love the gimmick, man, you're great, love you and Vince Russo, and then you're getting DMs saying, why are you associating with these people, and what are you? This is a bad reflection on you, and like. And then I'm getting called names. I go back, Vinny, I was out having a grand old time celebrating the timeless and ageless birthday of Ocho. And there was many people to be celebrated because Ocho, instead of blowing out one candle, he we got 47 you-know-whats instead of candles, Vinny. My point being, I'm out having a grand old time. I get this, and I'm like, well, geez, why are you dragged into it? B, why are they going to me saying, hey, love the gimmick, and then behind my back, saying, like, I can't believe you're associating with these people. And that's then when you get a pissed off Ocho. And I don't like to get annoyed, Vinny. I'm a calm guy. You know what? Someone cuts me off. Hey, maybe they got a poop, Vinny. Maybe they're pregnant. Someone don't hold the door. Maybe they're in a rush. Maybe they got to go to a big board meeting. I'm a calm guy until you just double cross. So, and I know you're kind of the same way. You got blamed for something, got kicked off of podcast one. They didn't even want to hear your side of the story until after the fact, when you did nothing. Then I'm told in a tweet that I sent 1,000 people after this person who, dude, this is my point. I don't know. It's when somebody says, hey, love your gimmick, but then goes behind your back to try and stymie you and try and stab you. And that's something I'm not used to it, Vinny, honestly. Northeast, maybe we're different. And that's when we get hot-tempered because we don't get cross like that. Anywho. And then I got thrown in Twitter jail for a day just for answering a tweet, and that's all right, buddy. So
let me just make things perfectly clear to everybody, please. Once I'm not even going to say once and for all because
this is like a weekly thing, Vinny. This is literally a weekly thing.
I've got over 65,000 followers on Twitter, bro. Honestly, how many of them do you think I really know? Seriously, how many do you think I really know? Bro, how in God's name am I supposed to be responsible for 65,000 people because they follow me, bro? Like, serious? So whoever I follow, they're responsible for what I say because bro, it's the most asinine thing I've ever heard of in my freaking life, bro. Like, seriously.
Vinny, this should be the disclaimer instead of well, let's do that right now, too. And this is why we don't have advertisers, because somebody would probably get freaking melted by Vinny saying Grappler Black and call him a bad name. Vinny, if I say someone's a homo sapien, they're going to say I'm freaking being homophobic now. It's getting that bad. This is how bad it is. And this is when Ochi gets pissed off. I don't like to be pissed off. I'm a calm guy, Vinny. You know I like to have fun. I like to shake it up with you, my buddy. But I don't like this nonsense here. But by the way, we don't need advertisers because we do have to say what we want to sometimes. We do have to clear some air sometimes. And that's why we depend on the brand. We depend on you, the viewer, the follower, to help us and by all means, cheer, sub, send bits and do your stickers and super stickers and ask a question and ask what's going on if you need to. But this literally, by the way, back to the other point, Vinny, I'm still cutting a promo. That should be your disclaimer every week. Hey, folks, it's almost like this copyrighted broadcast is televised by the authority of the New York Yankees and MSG Network. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, description, accounts of this game without the express written consent of Vince Russo or Dr. Ocho is strictly prohibited. And then you say, and I'm not responsible for anything that Ocho says. He's not responsible for anything I say. And I'm not responsible for the 65,000 freaking Twitter followers I have.
I'm not responsible for anyone else but me. I'm not responsible for my wife. I'm not responsible for my children. I'm not responsible for my parents. The only one I'm responsible for the only one I can control is me, bro. I can't control strangers. I can't control people I don't know. Bro, people got to stop, Ocho. It gets on my freaking nerves, bro. It really does.
Vinny, I would say, look, I sent you back. I said, wow, I get it. I get it that this is what you go through. I get it. I don't want to. I don't want to be right about that. But yeah, it was nonsense. And then I scroll back and I'm like, well, I don't see any bad words. I just see a freaking debate going on. I was blocked half of them. Stupid me. I should have said stay blocked. But Vinny, I don't know, buddy. I just and the fact that you have to say that, the fact that you have to come on here and say, hey, by the way, I'm not responsible for anybody, makes my blood curdle, because why in the world would anybody have to say that? Because it's all the cancel call. Hey, why are you associating with them? They're bad people. Vinny, look, maybe we don't know each other, but I know I ain't a bad guy, and I know you ain't a bad guy. And yet I've been called many names, and freaking transphobe, homophobe, freaking jacked phobe, I guess, big bicep phobe, maybe. Am I not allowed to flex anymore?
Hey, Lacey, thank you very much, Lacey, for the $2 donation.
Go ahead, Vinny, take it away.
Scott on Twitch with the 30 bits. Thank you very much, Scott. Steve Soleil, bro, I don't always get a chance to listen to everything on the brand, but I still pay my monthly brand membership regardless because I support Vince Russo. That is Steve Soleil. Travis Bird, welcome. And we just got 88 happy belated birthday bits from Bobo for Ocho. Ocho, how was your birthday, bro? Tell me about your birthday, bro.
That was good up until that point, Vinny. It was great, Vinny. It's just another day in Grapplerville. Every day is like a birthday. We have life days, Vinny. We have hatch days. It's not birthdays.
Now, bro, were you allowed to go to dinner somewhere where you could have dinner inside someplace, or what?
Yeah. And the thing, you got to be away from people. And the great thing about it, Vinny, maybe people don't know this, when you're sitting down, the virus can't get you, according to the CDC. You can sit down, you take your mask off, and all is good.
I could not believe this, Ocho. This morning, I wanted to go to IHOP with my wife, have a little nice harvesting grain pancakes.
And did they give you the small plates, by the way, or did they at least give you big plates?
Sugar-free syrup, a chicken fajita omelet, make sure the cheese is melted on top. So, Ocho, I go in there. Oh no, you could only take out, bro. First of all,
who takes out pancakes?
Who's taking out IHOP? Like,
nobody.
Bro, who's the guy taking out IHOP? Like, seriously, bro? Seriously, IHOP? Bro,
yeah, who's going home and microwaving their pancakes and their freaking egg? Oh my God, I really didn't know. I thought you guys were okay over there. What happened?
I did not even have my IHOP breakfast today, bro.
I'm not laughing, Vinny. I promise you. I'm not. That is so bad.
Is that brutal or what, bro?
So then you get your hopes up, Vinny. There's nothing worse than getting your hopes up and getting knocked out of peg.
I was so freaking disappointed, bro. I couldn't have my chicken fajita omelet and my pancakes, bro.
Vinny, you can only count on yourself. That's what I'm starting to realize. You can only count on yourself. You make your own pancakes.
So, Ocho, you know what? You know what's really starting to piss me off, and I know it's pissing a lot of people off.
We're coming in hot, Vinny. This is great, buddy.
Yeah. So aren't you starting to feel like, especially with Christmas a couple of weeks away, bro, aren't you starting to feel like we were all robbed of this entire last year, bro?
We lied. It's gone. It's why I didn't want to even celebrate a birthday.
This is a year of all of our lives that were robbed of us, bro. We were robbed of the last year. All of us, bro.
Think about this.
One of us, bro.
You know what bugs me is because so my pop, R.I.P., predicted it was going to be his last Thanksgiving a few Thanksgivings ago. And I feel for all the people, maybe I'm being selfish and first world problems and whatnot, but when you do the same thing every year and then they take it away from you, I feel for everybody that didn't get their last Thanksgiving, their last birthday, their last Halloween, and then something tragic happens. That's what I feel. And they're not look, again, first world problems, but come on, man. They're really stealing it. They're really stealing it. Again, what are we paying for? What is our tax money going to at this point? I mean, we're not allowed to do anything. We can't go anywhere. We can't enjoy. The local businesses are falling by the freaking wayside now, Vinny. People are closing down restaurants. You can't even get your damn pancakes on a regular plate. Damn it, Vinny. I'm hot tonight, Vinny. Damn it.
Scott Smith with 100 bits. Happy birthday, Ocho. Thank you very much. Tell him, Scott, thank you very much, bro.
Scott's a good guy. Scott's always a good supporter, man. He's one of the goods. You know, I'm going to start dwindling down who I feel is a good person too, because you know, when you get the knife in the back a few many times, Vinny, you get smartened up. You know.
Bro, Travis Berg says he agrees. He's been on the front line since February. This year feels like a waste.
It's whatever. I mean, what do you do? What's anybody doing? And you hope you got work. You hope you get a paycheck. You hope you could go to the store, and then they put out the fear and the drama. And I'm not saying it's not real again, but man, look. We're at about a 99.8% success rate. That's great. Why are we not saying how wonderful that is? That so many people are getting this, and in a week they're so much better. That their immune systems were better. That their lymphocytes, their white blood cells, meaning that's their lymphocytes that come on when a virus hits you. Your lymphocytes. Fact check me all you want, people. It's your lymphocytes when a virus hits you, and they rise up and they attack that virus and they beat it down. And in a week, you're like, wow, man, boy, that sucked, but now I'm back. Or maybe 2 weeks. Anyway, Vinny, I'm hot tonight. I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's let you talk a little bit.
Is your better half okay? I was a little concerned when I'm reading surgery and what.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It'll be all right. It's okay. It'll be good.
Everything's all right.
Yeah. It's a procedural, Vinny.
All right, Ocho. No pancakes this morning.
And you're looking forward to them.
I got to deal with being responsible for total strangers because it's perception, bro. It's perception. They follow you and they say bad things. It's perception, bro. It's all perception, bro.
Vinny, if you can see I'm laughing, you can. You can see my eyes. I get a little slanty-eyed when I laugh, and that's. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that. Oh my god! I meant like I do. I got fat. Nice. I got fat cheeks, man.
Troy, thanks for the bits. Hey, Ocho. Guess what I watched last night, man?
Tell me, buddy. I could use some
Christmas Vacation, man.
Never saw it. Just kidding, Vinny. Just kidding. Are you kidding me?
Bro, that movie never gets old.
I don't know why. I think one of the funniest parts when he starts chugging the eggnog and he just starts going, it's good. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know why. That just pops me every freaking time. And how hot was Julia Louis-Dreyfus in that one, huh, buddy?
Yes. Bro, I'm going to do some here, Ocho. I never do this. I'm going to post an address. I hope I got the right address. I'm going to post it here.
Everybody send me a bunch of stuff for my birthday at grapplerville.com.
And then I'm going to post it on Twitch. I don't think I could. Why can't I post it on Twitch now? They won't let me.
What about have Troy do it? Troy's our guy, right? Or can you tweet it to him?
Troy, can you copy and paste that address I just put up and put it on Twitch, if you don't mind? Ocho, I got to tell you a story.
Please. I love story time. This is like Mr. Rogers, Vinny. You're like Mr. Vinny.
This is a little sad.
Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. I'll brighten the day with
many years ago in the wrestling business, bro, I met a young man that I was very, very impressed with. Not just as a wrestler, as a human being,
you see character in people, not just their character, but you see people. I get it. I get it.
As a stand-up guy, a really good human being. When he was very, very young, and he's a wrestler by the name of Jimmy Rave.
How long ago is this, Vinny?
My God, many years ago. And bro, I was so taken by Jimmy Rave. I actually asked Jimmy Rave to be on my Ring of Glory shows, and Jimmy Rave did them for me. I worked with Jimmy Rave at TNA when he did that Rock and Rave connection with Christy Hemme, and I think it was Lance Archer. I think Lance was in it with Jimmy.
I think I know the names, Vinny, because I kind of paid attention. Yeah.
But Jimmy Rave is one of the good guys, bro. The good guys. Ocho.
Oh, Jimmy Rave. I don't even know if I want to hear this, Vinny.
Jimmy Rave was having an issue with his arm, and he was trying to fight through the issue. By the time he went to the doctor, bro, they had to amputate his arm from the elbow down.
Oh, my God. What was it, avascular necrosis or something? What happened, Vinny?
37 years old. Jimmy lost his arm, and Jimmy's wrestling career is over.
Well, it don't have to be over, right? Or I'm trying to put a. Never mind. Go ahead.
Jimmy's students. You know, Jimmy had a lot of students. Jimmy was teaching a lot of the young kids. His students have started a GoFundMe. They are trying to raise money for a prosthetic arm for Jimmy. So I just put the address up on YouTube. Troy just put the address up on Twitch. If you guys can donate anything to help Jimmy's students out and Jimmy so he can get that prosthetic arm and get back to work, guys, it will be greatly appreciated. I think what I'm going to do, Ocho, too, is I have the front page on Twitch on Wednesday from 3 to 4:30 Eastern. I'm going to be on the front page of Twitch. Everything, all proceeds collected on Twitch that day. Everything you guys, you know, whether you guys sub, whether you guys cheer, whatever you guys do, all the money is going to be given to Jimmy. So, guys, seriously, man, Jericho's. Troy just said Jericho has donated $2,500 to the Jimmy cause. So anything you guys can donate. Jimmy is a great guy, guys. I'm telling you, I love this kid. I've always loved this kid. Every little bit helps, bro. I put the GoFundMe address, GoFundMe.com/F/Jimmy Rave, bro.
Jeez, Vinny. And yet people think you're not a good guy. That's the part of it. You know, like, I mean, like who would do this is what bugs me. And I'm not stealing the convo again. That's terrible. Do you know what happened, Vinny, at all?
No, bro. I just read about it this week. And then Jimmy just DM'd me and asked me if I could tweet out the address.
Okay.
Absolutely. But what I want to do is on Wednesday, I want to get Jimmy on Twitch.
Go. This is why you're one of the goods, Vinny, and that's a good cause.
I already said to Jimmy, Jimmy says he'll make himself available. We'll bring Jimmy on there. We'll find out exactly what happened. Everybody can see what an awesome guy Jimmy Rave is, bro. Jimmy Rave's a sweetheart of a guy. And whatever we drum up, man, on Twitch, whatever we drum up on a Wednesday, all of that's going to go to Jimmy, man. What a great bro, Ocho. He's a great dude. He's really a great.
I could tell by you. Look, you don't work too often. Like, I mean, like the worker. Like when you story tell, you get into it, but there's a time when you're like, okay, here's where we go. This is the real deal. Set your alarm for Wednesday, people. This is big news here, man. Man.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. There's
a lot of real world stuff going on, and you got people on Twitter getting all angry about things.
And maybe we can get Jimmy started in a podcasting career, Ocho. You know, maybe I can ask Jimmy about that. See if he's interested in doing something. You know,
why not? Why not, Vinny? I mean, if he's got charisma, he's obviously a good guy. He's a character. I mean, hey, why not? Hey, Vinny, when does your I didn't mean to switch the subject like that. When's your mark?
Everybody, Wednesday, bro, please jump on Twitch for me. But in the meantime, I put the address up. I'm going to continue to put the address up on my Twitter. Guys, anything you could send, $1, $5, anything you can send is going to help. Benjamin Franks with a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Mr. Franks. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just thinking like 37. My God. And this is.
Yeah, Lance Archer donated $200. Yeah, Lance was his partner when I worked with those guys and produced them with Christy Hemme. It was Christy, Lance, and Jimmy at TNA. So yeah, Lance knows Jimmy very, very well.
About what year was that, Vinny? Because remember, I used to go over there with those guys.
This had to be mid 2000s.
Okay, all right. So I was late to the party then. That's all. All right, that's okay. All right. I mean, I'm just because I got an elephant brain, Vinny. I remember everything. So when I start, taking care of people, and I'm like, man, I could put the face to the name, and half the times they give me their real name, and I'm like, oh wait, okay, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if you're supposed to call them their real name or what, but.
Yeah.
When it's different like that, like I'm doing a service, Anyways, Vinny.
Scott Smith says, and Scott knows his wrestling, he thinks it was maybe 2007.
I could be. I was out of the game.
2007, 2008. Yeah.
Hey, Vinny, the other day.
Yeah.
Did you call the snowman on Rudolph, the abdominal snowman. Is that possible? Did I hear that, or did you?
The abdominal snowman.
The abdominal snowman, there's this giant guy with abs coming at Rudolph, and Yukon Cornelius, and was it?
Unbelievable.
These are the things that I pick out. This is why, when the power goes out, I still got things to do. It kept me out of good schools.
Are you making fun, Ocho?
Me? Would I ever do that? Your pal, Vinny. I went down a Vinny Rue rabbit hole. Turns out you were a pretty popular guy.
What are we talking about?
I didn't realize that. Well,
Troy, thanks for the bits. Go ahead.
It honestly popped up on the old YouTube, the YouTube's gimmick. And it said, people who've watched this, watch this. You know how you get the recommendations? And it did this wrestling's most despised. And you go on there. You were obviously full of piss and vinegar saying, well, where's my plaque? It was great. Where's my Pro Wrestling Illustrated plaque? Do I get something for that? How come I'm not getting anything? And what's the guy's name you were with? He's funny as anything. Is it? No. He stuck up for you. Who's the guy that did the interview? He was super funny. I think he's a Jersey guy also. I can't remember. He always did them shoot interviews and whatnot.
Oh gosh, bro. Come on.
Oliver Twist or something is all I got.
Oliver,
I don't know his last name.
What are we talking about? What? Sean Oliver. Thank you.
Sean, it's his first name. Oh, shoot.
Sean Oliver's a great guy too, by the way.
That guy has such a quick wit.
He's great. He's brilliant. Bro, he's like an actor. Sean Oliver's an actor. He does acting, bro, and all.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh, he must do an improv or something because that guy he gets so many. But anyway, so again, this goes to the old Vinny Rue. It's so much fun. And Stevie was a guy who stuck up for you. Stevie said, well, this is such a stupid topic because it's such a fun thing to say. And nobody knows why. They say, hey, why is Vince Russo like this? Why did you? Well, we don't know. We just love to hate him because we've heard other people hate him. But yet, again, Kevin Nash, you got Billy Gunn, DDP, all these guys, Blue Meanie, a local yokel from us, all these guys saying, why do people have such a Bill Actor, another guy saying it doesn't make any sense?
Bro, it makes a lot of sense. No, bro,
it does, but it doesn't though, Vinny.
Let me break it down for you.
Go ahead. I would love to hear this.
Very few people who know me dislike me. The main people that know me and dislike me are colleagues who I got to be honest with you, were very, very jealous of my success. I'm just going to be honest with you. So they hate me for that. Okay. Also, bro, if any of the boys hate me, well, bro, that was probably because they thought in their minds that they should have been the world champion. And when Vince Russo was writing, they weren't the world champion. Well, you know what, bro? Everybody wants to be the world champion. Not everybody can be the world champion. So when you're the writer, you're going strictly by ratings, bro. Who draws and who doesn't draw. And if you're drawing, you're going to be on TV and you're going to go up the ladder. It's that simple.
But even in your defense, Vinny, you put even the middle guys up, though. You pushed, you wrote stories for them, too.
I don't know of anybody I ever worked with who doesn't like me. Bro, you'll never hear anybody not liking me for personal reasons. There'll never be personal reasons. Yeah. Oh, Vince was a dick. Vince lied to me. Vince did. You'll never hear that crap, bro. Ever, ever, ever. It's all professional. Either they were colleagues and they were jealous of my success, or they were either wrestlers who felt they deserved a bigger push. It was all professional. It was never personal. And then, of course, bro, the dirt sheets and the marks who don't want entertainment interfering with their wrestling. Really, bro, that's really who we're talking about, bro.
It was, and I couldn't. It was hard to find the pattern, is what it was, because, yeah, it's the guy who changed how it was written. And those guys are such traditionalists saying, oh, that won't work. That won't work. Well, guess what? It worked. And that made him even more angry.
Right.
Only to say, boy, what a jerk. Look what he's done to the business now. When there was 20 years, something like, it's hard to find a pattern though, Vinny. And it doesn't make sense. And again, I also would think that, and I get the competitiveness that when you go and you're writing for somebody, you want that guy to want to be the world champion. You want him to work hard. You want him to be good at his craft. You want him to hit the gym every day. You want him to look good, because that only makes everybody look good. But it's when they make up in their head that, well, I should be, rather than like, well, guess what? Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. I don't know. And it's always the mid-carders, it seems. But that's because, Vinny, what do I know, man? I'm trying to figure it out. I wasn't trying to figure it out. I was just going down a rabbit hole. It was fun to look at, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bro, I swear, one of my biggest pet peeves, Ocho, that I can't stand is when I go on YouTube at night, like when I'm watching TV, I always put on YouTube, see if I can find something interesting. And bro, the one thing I hate is, so-and-so shoots on this guy. Cornette shoots on Russo. Everybody shoots on the Warrior. This guy, I hate that, bro. I cannot freaking stand that. It's like high school bullshit to me, man. I can't stand that stuff, bro.
Yeah, the compilation videos where everybody has but again, there's always them. That's why it's hard to find a pattern, because there's always those few that are like, but I don't get it. I don't know why everybody's so mad at the guy. But they also don't put so many in there too. The algorithm on YouTube, I think, is set up for that too. When you put a nice title in there, a nice headline in there.
Everybody does that for clicks. I mean, I understand it completely, but I still hate it.
Yeah, I don't know, Vinny. It was a fun rabbit hole to go down, by the way. I don't know. I was just looking at, everybody knows Ocho hasn't watched wrestling since about 85-ish, when it was good. And I happened to watch something from 86. And Vinny, it was riveting, Vinny. Even the Tony Atlas versus King Kong Bundy. The story was right there. Tony Atlas trying to do shoulder tackles, falling down. King Kong Bundy, here's Tony Atlas, Mr. USA. He's jacked to the max, almost like Ocho. And then here's King Kong Bundy, just a big freaking mountain of a man. Tony Atlas runs into him, falls down a bunch of times, runs into him, falls down a bunch of times. Bundy's like, you ain't knocking me down. Finally, they get to a spot where Tony Atlas hits this crazy drop kick. Bundy goes down, Boston Gardens erupts, and then Bundy hits an avalanche out of nowhere. It wins the match. What? It was a great story, Vinny. Why am I getting so upset? Why am I getting so hostile? Why am I so into this?
Bro, how did you segue to King Kong Bundy right there?
It was a old wrestling match, because I haven't watched since 85, Vinny. That's why. And I just wanted to see this again because Tony Atlas was in it. Do I do this enough, Vinny?
Wow, very nice.
This is like a power pause, buddy.
A lot of people too, Ocho, they got to understand something. I got to explain something to you guys. Like Steve Solit just said, I was listening to Sid Vicious earlier on his live Facebook show he does, and he said Russo never did anything great for wrestling. What a joke. He did say Russo was a great person, though. Guys, you got to understand something. Listen to me, guys. Everybody listening on YouTube and everybody listening on Twitch, guys, listen to me. I treat you guys like peers and like equals, and I always try to smarten you up about the wrestling business, okay? So, guys, you got to understand, when a wrestler is being interviewed by a dirt sheet or a wrestler is being interviewed by a podcast, bro, and my name gets brought up, bro, you got to understand, for the majority of these guys, okay, bro, they are delivering the Vince Russo line to get over with the marks. You guys have to understand that.
That's what Stevie said. He said it's the popular thing to do to be with the marks and the dirt.
I heard the other day, somebody said to me, oh, Vince, did you know that Rick Steiner did an interview and said this? Bro, I never had one single issue with Rick Steiner. I never had one single issue with Sid. You guys got to understand when they're being interviewed by dirt sheets and marks, they're saying what they have to say in order to get over with the dirt sheets and the marks. You guys got to understand that, bro. Ocho, I swear to you, I never, when I was working 25, 30 years in the business, bro, I never, ever, bro, I could name arguments or disagreements I had with people with one hand, and I could tell you what they were. I could tell you, bro. I'll tell you flat out. I'll tell you what I did, bro. I really remember, I remember maybe 4 incidents. I'll tell you what I remember.
Go start with the hottest one.
The hottest one was go. Okay, and this wasn't personal.
No. This is creative. This is professional. This is for your job. You're passionate, Vinny.
Goldberg did not want to do a job for Scott Steiner. Okay, I'm the booker. I'm the writer. I'm writing the TV. I need Goldberg to do a job with Scott Steiner. Goldberg did not want to do this job for Scott Steiner, and Goldberg said, if this stuff were real, Scott would never beat me. And I said, well, I don't know about that.
Wait a second. Scott's a freaking all-American wrestler? Okay, never mind.
So Goldberg got very, very, very upset with me because I wanted Steiner to go over. Okay, I remember that instance. I remember when I had a WrestleMania booked, and it was a 3-way between, I think it was Austin, Rock, and Mick Foley. And I remember Shawn Michaels showed up at a TV. He wasn't even working at the time. He just showed up. Shawn was under the influence. Shawn got in Austin's ear. Okay. And the next thing I know, Mick Foley was out of the main event. So I was
politicking like that, huh?
I was livid. I was upset. And Ocho, I was upset more than anything because Mick deserved that spot. It had nothing to do with me. Mick got effed. That's why I got upset.
Plus, he seems like one of the really good guys too, Vinny. Like he seems, I don't know him, but he seems just like one of the really good guys you can trust, you can take care of.
Yeah. So I was not happy with Shawn, and I made a mistake. I cut a promo on Shawn to Triple H when I should have cut the promo on Shawn, but I didn't.
Oh, right. There's his best buddy too.
Shawn approached me, and Shawn said to me, and I quote, I know I could take you because like everybody could beat up Shawn. So he was telling me I could beat you up. But bro, you got to understand, I've got a 30-year relationship with Shawn Michaels. The last time I talked to Shawn Michaels, we were hugging and kissing. So like that was an incident. So what's that? That's the second incident. Okay. The third incident I can remember, and oh, what a mistake this was.
On your part?
Yes. Yep. DX at a TV once, they were really acting like a bunch of prima donnas. And I was not in a good mood, bro. I was in they were getting on my nerves. It was a tough day. And I remember saying, which I regret to this day, bro, this is the only time I ever spoke to a wrestler this way. I told Billy Gunn to go F himself.
Oh,
yeah. Bro, as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I was like, bro, you don't do that. That's how much they pushed me though that day.
Yeah.
And I remember Road Dogg was there, and Road Dogg cut a promo on me and wanted to kill me for talking to Billy like that. And he was right. But you got to understand, bro, these are incidents I'm talking about.
Yeah, right. This wasn't a common occurrence.
The next day it's over. Like it's over.
An hour later, 2 hours later, probably. Because again, you're professionals too. That's the whole point.
Another one I remember is AJ Styles of all people. And I'll tell you why I'll tell you why I got pissed off at AJ, and I'll tell you what I did that I could not believe I did. Bro.
And you're calling yourself out too. See, again, this is what it is. Like
the truth. I
know it. I get that's my point.
People I'm telling you about, I still, I still stay in contact with Bill.
I know, but everybody always thinks they're right at the time, and then they go, right. Man, what did I do?
Bro, I remember I was writing for TNA, and bro, Kevin Nash was stirring the shit backstage. So I remember, bro, Kevin Nash starts working like AJ, and now AJ comes up to me and he's questioning the creative. Okay. Bro, I was so hot because I knew Nash was stirring the shit. Okay.
Does Nash do it for fun? Because like the guy's the most mild-mannered. When you talk to him,
Kevin, I love Kevin.
Whatever his brain is made of, I want it because he is so chill, Vinny, at all times.
So, bro, I'll never forget this, bro. When we were at Universal Studios in Florida, okay, bro. You could walk to the gate. There was a gas station at the gate, and at the gas station, bro, they had Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So, bro, I always used to look forward to that one break. I was going to take my walk, and I was going to get my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That's all I cared about, right? So, bro, I get my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. As soon as I come back, like AJ's waiting for me, and AJ starts questioning the creative.
And you got no idea this is going on. You didn't know Nash was doing anything. You're just walking back. AJ, you finally got your coffee. You're happy. And
AJ, of all people, who is one of the greatest, nicest, stand-up human beings you will ever meet. Bro, I went to church with AJ. I am telling you guys, I witnessed this with my own two eyes.
He's that kind Southern boy kind of thing. Bro, like he's the guy you bring home to your...
You know when you go to church and you got to shake hands with the person next to you? Bro.
Yeah, peace be with you, that kind of stuff.
AJ got up and shook everybody's hand in the church. I witnessed it. That's the kind of guy I'm talking about. But, bro, like some days I had a short leash.
This is what I'm saying, Vinny. When we get it, we can only do so much. And then all of a sudden we hit that red. We get red line. It's the Northeast thing, Vinny.
Yes. So I come in with my cup of coffee, bro. AJ's waiting for me. AJ's questioning creative. All right.
Oh, these are so good, Vinny. These are so great.
Bro, I'll never forget doing this. I was like, I cussed AJ out. I said, F you, AJ, which when I say that, I can't even believe I told AJ, F you. But bro, I took my full cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee and spiked it on the ground like a football.
Oh, my God. You gronked it, Vinny. You gronked it.
Bro, I was like, after I realized what I did with my Dunkin'.
You just cost yourself. Did you go get another coffee at least or no?
Bro, I swear to you, in my 25 years, those are the instances I can remember. All these people that you remember me, bro, Steiner never said anything to me. Roddy Piper never said anything to me. Jim Cornette never said anything to me. Eric Bischoff never said anything to me. Lance Storm never said anything to me. All these people, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, all these people that had creative issues with me, whatever, never said a word to me. Those were the instances, bro, that stand out in my mind that I can remember. And bro, I'll tell you why Eric hates me, because bro, not once, but twice, I called Eric out for his bullshit publicly, and bro, nobody did that to him.
Yeah, he had power at that. Well, not where TNA, but I get it.
I called him out at WCW with Brad Steele. and I called him out at TNA with Dixie twice because, bro, that's the thing. Don't start your political bullshit with me. The minute I see it, I'm calling you out. I'm not wasting my time with that stuff, bro. And the minute I see it, I'm calling you out. That's why Bischoff can't stand me, bro, because I'm the only one, not once, but twice, called them out. Now, you want to know something, Ocho? This is what people don't understand. You know, Bruce and myself have not had the greatest relationship.
You guys are hot and cold. I know that, sure.
Bro, what did I do this past week? As soon as I heard Pat Patterson passed away, I reached out to Bruce Pritchard.
Oh, those guys were tight? Yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, I guess they got it. Yeah, they were way back when.
Bro, Bruce loved Pat. Loved him. And all I could think about was Bruce. But see, bro, that's how I am.
No, I get it.
You've had our arguments and you've said shit about me and I've said, but I knew, bro, like he had to be like freaking.
He devastated, I guess. I mean, that's
devastated.
That's the one guy I don't think anyone's ever said a bad word about, honestly. Is Pat, really.
No, never. Bro, I was telling a story about Pat that I used to love, bro, when I started writing all this crazy shit, right? Bro, this is what I love and respect, Ocho, and you'll know this because you're the Jersey guy.
Or girl. Yeah.
Pat, Jersey girl. Pat would read the script because I was doing all this crazy stuff. Pat would read the script, look at me, and laugh in my face. But bro, the fact that I was laughing in my face, I'm like, I don't have to worry about this guy burying me.
Exactly. It's literally right to it. That's what I said. Right to your face. It's fine. There and gone.
Hey, right to my face. No problem. Pat thought it was funny. We never did anything like I had no problem with it. But it's like what you said early on, Ocho. Bro, different parts of the country, people don't conduct business that way, bro. People don't conduct business that way. It is behind the back. It is the backstabbing. It is the politicking. Bro, there are very, very few places like New York where it's face-to-face. Bro, I swear to God, that's why when I worked, bro, Bubba always had heat. Why did Bubba always had heat?
Bubba said what he needed to say. I'm sure. Exactly. Bro, I get it.
Taz always had heat. Why did Taz always have heat? These guys are going to tell you right to your face, and people don't like that, bro.
I don't know anything other than that, Vinny. That's my point. Like, and again, you were up in the Northeast for a long time. I think you said you went to Evansville eventually, but like when you're brought up that way and that's all you know, it's a strange culture shock when you find that, and maybe it's the good or the bad in humanity, because if you're not going to say it to my face, if you're going to placate me and then twist the knife behind my back, well, that's way worse than just saying it to my face. Say it to my face, we squash it, we're good.
And I say this all the time, bro. Bro, you know,
it seems like we're the minority, though, Vinny. Like we're the outcasts because we want to be told the truth.
You know who did not play politics? I say this all the time. JR never played politics, ever. Never. I never had to worry about JR going behind my back, ever. Bro, you know who else never played politics that was not that way? Cornette.
Right. I get that.
He wasn't. But bro, like that's what people don't understand. I worked side by side with Cornette for, bro, almost 10 years. Bro, the guy never said anything to me, to my face. We never had a crossword with me, ever. But bro, I will tell you, Cornette's not the kind of guy. He's not a politician. Pritchard's a politician.
Yeah.
A politician. Ross and Cornette are not freaking.
At least they were professionals. If that rings right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, Vinny. Jeez. Fun times, buddy. Vinny, I got a question. I got another question.
What is Nike?
Hey, look at the chat.
Nike is saying that's not what Mark Henry said. I'm interested to see what Nike's talking about. I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's not what Mark Henry said about you or about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Could be me because I probably broke his records.
Mark Henry was it? I loved Mark Henry.
There's another guy I don't think anyone's ever said any bad things about.
All right, so okay, what were you gonna say, Ocho?
No, I there's something about I don't know enough. I got an active brain, Vinny. You may have figured that out by now. So like when a TV station like USA, they would purchase a show based on projections, and the projections are based on the past. Am I right? Like, is that how they
pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
So that's how they would negotiate that. So like, what's the guideline for falling so far from projections that it can be cut, or is there a breach of contract or something like that? Is it a ratings thing? Is it a money thing? Is it a? I'm just curious, like what? Because
I'll get to that in a minute. Let me address that.
Do this. Sure.
I meant as far as JR not being a politician, he said JR didn't believe in his push and went to Vince about it. That's not being a politician. That was JR's job.
That's good. That's business right there.
JR is head of talent relations. So if JR doesn't see anything in Mark Henry and he's telling Vince, that's his job, bro. That's not being a politician. Ocho,
am I getting too convoluted with that or what? Because I don't know nothing about that. I got my own business. That's what I do. You know what I mean?
Ocho, I've had this conversation with people at USA Network, okay? Because WWE gets paid their money regardless of what the rating is. So my conversation with the person at the USA Network,
they have to make money too, though.
Yeah, my conversation was, well, then what keeps them from phoning it in every week? I mean, if they draw 5 million people or 1 million people and draw the same amount of money, what's their incentive? What's their incentive if they're getting paid the same amount of money no matter how many people watch the show? I think that's a huge mistake, bro.
That was my exact question, because then I got to figure, is there, or they're advertiser based, or is it, I don't know. Like that's because like you said, what's to say they can just say, well, we got, because the projections are what the negotiations are based on. Right. The past should dictate the future. Right. But if all of a sudden the past was great and the future is rotten in a major tailspin, like you said, phoning it in, what benefit is it to the network? Because
bro, it's no different though when you sign a free agent for 5 years and years 3, 4, and 5 are in the shitter and you're under contract with that person and there's nothing you could do. It's the same.
But is that so? There aren't incentives written in there. Like let's say A-Rod had that 12-year contract and said he still had to hit 30 home runs and 100 RBIs every year in order to get certain bonuses or whatever. Then there's the incentive base. So I don't know how TV is written.
Bro, different though. Contract to contract, network.
Yeah, everything could be okay.
Yeah, they're all different, bro. So I really have no idea specifically what kind of a contract they have.
That was literally my question. Is like, why would they even try to put out a product if they're going to get paid anyway? You know what I mean? They can just ride it out and then die off in the sunset. But then they'll never get a new contract from whatever network if they do phone it in.
Exactly, yeah. Troy, thanks for the bits. And Scott, thanks for the bits. And Pokey, thanks for the bits. I want to remind everybody about Wednesday, guys. Join me. I'm gonna be on there with Jimmy Rave. And let's try to help Jimmy Rave and raise some money for Jimmy Rave on Twitch on Wednesday from 3 to 4:30. Ocho, my action figure should be arriving in my house any day now.
And you're signing them, you said, right? What's going on here?
Through russosbrand.com. That's the only place you're going to be able to get a signed figure. And I only have a limited quantity, guys. I only have a limited. I don't have hundreds. I could tell you that. So if you guys want it signed, just go to russosbrand.com.
What's going on in the chat, Vinny? I usually depend on you for this. You never pay this much attention to me.
I'm reading this.
And where's the donations and super stickers for crying out loud?
What's just threw $1.99 super sticker out there. Thank you very, very, very much.
Now that's a sweetheart right there too, by the way. Don't even know her, but she's a sweetheart.
She's a sweetheart of a lady. Did the Steelers play today?
Tomorrow, because they played on Wednesday, Vinny. They're getting the shaft so bad by all ends, Vinny. They're getting the shaft.
They're still undefeated, though, right?
Still undefeated. They lost their bye week due to COVID because it's just like that South Park thing all again due to COVID. Man, I love South Park. This is what they really predict the future. Steelers lost their bye week due to COVID. They lost their Thanksgiving game due to COVID through no fault of their own. Got pushed a full 6 days later. Then got to play the I can't say that. The Washington Team of Football League, whatever the hell we're saying, tomorrow at 5. Then we got to go to, I forget, Vinny. I think it's Indy after that. But either way, we're playing 3 games in 12 days, and it's a pain in the, me, because I line up for they could use me at this point. They lost their outside linebacker. That's all right, Vinny. You want to hear a funny story about this shirt?
Go ahead, bro.
I was visiting my old stomping grounds that you hate, old Atlanta, Georgia. And I say Atlanta to homage to you.
Yes.
And it was Thanksgiving weekend, and it was only a handful of years after 9/11, which means Ocho isn't thrifty, but he keeps shirts for a long time. That's why the Jersey girl is kind of like faded, right? So I get to I'm always early. I'm always way early. Love getting to the airport early because I hate flying, so I can have myself a belt and a plate of hot wings. Ocho always likes to get protein. And I'll tell you this, on this very day, the Steelers beat the Redskins 17-6. It was 2004. Somebody look it up, and I'll tell you it was 17-6. Jerome Bettis pulled his calf muscle that game. No, I didn't look that up. I just thought of it right now. So fact check me, anybody. I'm sitting there. I'm 2 hours early. My flight's at like 3 o'clock. I get there at noon. Going back to up here. I'm coming from Atlanta back to Grapplerville. And it says it's delayed already. We're supposed to leave at 2. It's delayed to like 3:40. Thanksgiving weekend, Sunday. All the flights are delayed. Okay. So I go to the gate. I'm like, wow, delayed already, huh? I guess I'll go grab a beer and some hot wings. I'm hanging out, watching the Steelers beat the Redskins. I'm doing my thing. I go back. I set my alarm for like 2:45 because the flight's leaving at 3:40. I go back. There's 30 people lined up. And I hear people saying, what do you mean it took off? The flight took off at like 2 o'clock after saying it was going to be delayed till 3:45. Now we got 30 people scrambling, trying to get on standby. I'm a solo guy because I fly alone because you can only depend on yourself, Vinny. By the way, I had a few beers that day, so now my bladder's full. I finally land on a flight standby at 6:30 in the p.m. You paying attention, Vinny? This is going to get good.
I'm with you. Michael Laurie with a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Michael. Go ahead, bro.
Thank you, Michael. This is going to get good, people. I promise you.
You're losing people, bro. Okay, you're losing people.
Don't you worry.
Very long story, bro.
I'm the last on standby. I get on the plane. It's packed. It's asses to Ochos, Vinny. It's asses to Ochos in there. So I'm finally like, wow, I'm actually on the plane at 6:30. I was supposed to leave at freaking 2. No big deal. But my bladder is full. Full, Vinny. Plane takes off. We get up to cruising altitude, and I head to the head, Vinny.
Bro,
head to the head.
Fried Tagger says, Scott says, shit, what, Ocho? Fried Tagger says, Vince looks like he has no idea what Ocho was talking about.
It gets so good, Vinny.
All right, go ahead.
So I get to the restroom just to Vinny, you're gonna love it. I go in there just remember. This is 3 years after 9/11. So
it's gotta have a big payoff, bro.
I get in there. I lock the door, and something seemed a little fishy about the lock. But anyway, no big deal. I'm in there. I hang a hose, Vinny, and boy, it's a long hose because I've been holding it for so long. I pee for an hour and a half. All good. I wash up pre-corona. I go to get out of the bathroom. The door's jammed shut, Vinny. The door in the bathroom is jammed shut. I'm locked in the bathroom. I'm knocking. And I'm thinking they're going to think I'm taking the plane down. I'm going to get lumped up by 15 angry passengers, Vinny.
Are you banging?
I'm banging. I'm Vinny. I'm locked in a bathroom. You know how small they are? I start getting claustrophobic. I'm going, holy shit, what am I doing in here? I'm banging. I hear keys. They're trying. I'm like, I can't hear anything. I'm over the engine. They're going, sir. I'm like, I don't know. I'm locked in. I'm not doing anything. Don't shoot me. Don't hit me. And now finally they start shouldering the freaking door. And I'm like, yo, give me a heads up. I'm going to take a door to the chops if you don't give me a heads up. Finally, they say, we're turning the plane around, just like Disco would say.
Hold on. Let me find a clip. Hold on.
Get the clip.
I need to save my crew. I will not abandon my crew. Turn this plane around.
Okay, go
We
ahead.
should get a roadcaster that says, I am stuck in the pee hole. Turn this plane around. They're telling me we have to turn around to go back to land in Atlanta, Vinny.
My crew. I will not abandon my crew. Turn this plane around.
All right, go ahead, bro. A lot of people are sleeping on here now. Go ahead.
Planes in it. How are they sleeping now? I'm stuck in the bathroom. Vinny, I had to rip the door off of the hinges. I said, hang up. I'm not going back to Atlanta. Get out of the way. And I shoulder tackled this thing and ran through the door and then handed it to the flight engineer and says, here's your door. And they're like, oh, thank God. We were going back to Atlanta. The passengers are all pissed off at me, and I'm wearing this damn shirt. I had sleeves at the time. I wasn't as jacked. And now I feel like an idiot. I'm going, don't go in there.
How did you rip the door off the hinges if it was...
It's a slider. It's a slider.
Right.
So all I had to do is push through to get the rollers to break. And then I didn't, Vinny, I panicked. I was like,
were they hot with you or what, bro?
Yeah, well, at first, they were like, hey, what? They were like, what'd you do? And I'm like, I locked the door is all I did. What do you mean, what did I do? So I thought so, but I'm thinking like, hey, okay, you guys just caused me crazy anxiety. Now if every time I see a freaking bathroom, I freaking start pooping myself or something. I don't know. I should have made up a story and got a good lawsuit. They come back, they take my info down, and I'm like, all right, maybe they're going to give me a voucher. And they gave me a free beer. I get a letter like a month later saying like, because you didn't make any complaint, you can't sue us now, and we're going to be closing this matter and whatnot. Vinny, they locked me in a bathroom door.
Ocho, I got one thing to say.
If you shit on that story, Vinny, no pun intended.
You better freaking deliver with this song at the end after making us all sit through that for what seemed like an eternity. Like, seriously.
Okay, I dare anybody to get locked in an airplane bathroom in the next, whatever, year and a half. This is right after 9/11, by the way. I'm thinking I'm going to get caught with freaking tire irons to the head. Geez, now I'm cottonmouth. What am I supposed to do, Vinny? All I have is what you said. So hang on.
I would think it would be the exact opposite. I would think they would turn the plane around after you broke the bathroom door. That's what I would think.
No, they can't land. So here's what they said. They can't land at the other airport with me stuck in the bathroom, but they can go back to the prior airport with me stuck in the bathroom. Now, this is like CDC shit all over again. You know what I mean, Vinny? Well, what kind of sense does that make? I do this to you every week. All right, well,
JD said that's 5 minutes that I'll never get back.
Yeah, well, that's because he didn't have to suffer what I went through, and screw him anyways.
Yeah.
See, this is why they don't appreciate good storytelling, Vinny. Yeah. Told you it was funny. Well, you would appreciate it, I guess. I don't know. If it was you and me face to face and face to mask, we'd be good. Love the power pause, Vinny.
All right.
You know how many people sing this song to me, by the way? Like
awesome.
people.
Are you guys ever going to do the Grappler Gazette again, or is that out of business?
So one of these days, we're doing the Red Robin Turtles, Ninja Turtles gimmick for now. I don't know, Vinny. I just do what I'm told at this point sometimes.
So what do you got to plug?
At Real BG Ocho. Stop putting me in Twitter jail for defending myself. Stop tweeting Vince because he had real quick. I'll go back to that before we clean up this whole mess. This is why Vince is a good guy anyway. Ocho comes into Skype about a year and a half ago, hot and heavy and jacked. That's all. Just fun-loving, hot and entertaining. And Vinny says, hey, cool guy, let's bring him in. Then he gets suckered into this noise, and now he's stuck here with me. But still, if he didn't do that, he wouldn't be stuck here with me, which means he's a good guy.
I don't understand what you were in Twitter jail for.
I have no clue, Vinny. No clue.
How do you know when you're in Twitter jail? What happens?
It says you can't tweet, you dumbass. Okay, not in those many words, but like you go on to Twitter and it's like, we've suspended your account due to violations of the, the non-Snowflake Act of 2020 and whatever. I don't know. Maybe they updated it.
All right, Lacey, thank you for the super sticker. All right, so what do you want to promote? Anything? The T-shirts? Anything?
MarkSlayerMerch.com. Vinny, we got new Ocho designs. We got brand new designs for everybody. You can love them. You can not leave them. We got at Real BG Ocho on the Twitter gimmick. I'm at Rad Rob Turtles Wrestling Thing Podcast. You'll find it. It's on there somewhere. I should know the title of it.
Michael Laurie donated $1.99, but he said, does he go by Mark or Marcus? Is he talking about you? All right, are you prepared for this?
Yeah, I'm kind of prepared.
Do you have new stuff?
I do. I listen. I go with popular demand, Vinny. But
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'll give you the thumbs up in a second.
Give me the thumbs up. Go get yourself. Give me the thumbs up. Yeah. Hey guys, remember, if you're not a brand member, get your free month right now. Go to russosbrand.com. No strings attached. If you've never tried the brand, we are offering a free month, but you got to take it in December. You'll get a whole month, but you got to take advantage of that in December. Go to Jimmy Rave's GoFundMe page. Help Jimmy with a prosthetic for that arm, bro. Go to Jimmy Page, GoFundMe, bro. All right, what's he doing now, Ocho? Is he stuck in the bathroom again? He locked in the bathroom?
I can't get out of the bathroom. Help!
Yeah. All right, he's ready. Here we go. You ready, guys? Here we go. Hold on. Here we go.
It's right about time again to swerve again, confuse the general fans again.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Put it on the pole.
Yes.
And our square quad is gonna get emotional as I wait to overbook the damn car.
Yes. Yes.
Confidence in my confidence.
Yes.
Viscera's now president. Shoot or work or shoot. Let's put the title on the boot. The boot defends against a fruit. The fruit defends against my
Scott, thanks for the
and
bits.
I square the quad. We're gonna get emotional as I wait to over.
Stalling.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Stalling.
I wanna be the baddest man on the planet.
Wow, bro, he's digging it all out, man. All out.
It ain't working. Hold on. Ow! Hold on. Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus.
How about we put 7 men in a 4-man tag? Let's do the
Okay, screw that up. It wasn't working. Oh, my God.
about a title match. First to do 10 jumping jacks will then receive a Royal Rumble on a home match.
It's only working half the time.
With Rocket, grab a squirrel, and
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, bro, you brought out all the big guns, huh, man? Ocho, you brought out all the big guns.
Last week, all I heard was, I need the cow gimmick, I need the bowling ball gimmick, and I need the stim gimmick.
That's it, bro.
So,
hold on, Ocho. I gotta give you. I'm gonna give you.
Ouch. The stim didn't work. I still got it.
All right, everybody. That is it for tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock sharp Eastern Standard Time with 8 days a week. For me and the great Ocho. We'll see you guys next week.